Hello students, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we are going to discuss a poem titled Goat Paths, and this poem is prescribed for the second year students of alternative English. Alright, let's begin. Now let's begin. So about the poet and the poem. James Stephens is a poet of Irish descent. Irish means he's from Ireland. The first 5 stanzas of the poem, it's about the poet's observation regarding the goats, and the rest of the poem is about his reflections. Okay, now over here goats जो है they are the mountain goats. आप first slide में देख सकते हो, introduction slide में, that they are the mountain goats. Okay, now let's start. The crooked paths go everywhere upon the hill. They wind about through the heather, in and out of the quiet sunniness, and there the goats, day after day, stray in sunny quietness, cropping here and cropping there, as they pause and turn and pass, now a bit of heather spray, now a mouthful of the grass. So now, imagine karo, it's very important to imagine a poem. So imagine karo that the poet is sitting somewhere in the meadow, and meadow यानी कि grassland की तरह कहीं near a hilly slope, hilly area, and he is observing the mountain goats. तो उसने ऑब्जर्व किया, क्या ऑब्जर्व किया कि ये जो goats हैं they are following a zigzag path while traveling. Okay, while climbing up the mountains, while searching for their food, they are following a zigzag path. Direct रास्ता नहीं, zigzag path का रास्ता है, and they उसी पे, और वो उसी रास्ते से जा रहे हैं हर रोज. heather in heather out. heather क्या होता है? dry grasses. okay, dry grasses. अब उस grasses को ढूंढने के लिए, अब grasses mountain में हर जगह तो grasses नहीं मिलता है, थोड़ा यहाँ थोड़ा वहां ऐसे करके grasses grow, and these goats they go about in circular motions or in zigzag motions in search of these grasses, in search of fodder. Quite sunniness मतलब sun जो है, sun is there, sun rays, sunshine, everything is there, and the atmosphere is totally quiet, and they go about doing their business quietly. कोई किसी के साथ झगड़ा नहीं कर रहा, कोई किसी के साथ लड़ाई नहीं कर रहा. They are just going on their way, searching for food under the quiet sunshine, in the quiet atmosphere. Okay, stray in sunny quietness. Now this poet is playing around with the words quiet and sun. कभी quiet sunniness होता है, कभी sunny quietness होता है. Okay, now let's see. Stray in quiet sunny quietness, cropping here and cropping there, as they pause and turn and pass. That means उनको जब कभी भी grass मिलता है, tufts of grasses, थोड़ा यहाँ थोड़ा वहां, कहीं भी कुछ मिल जाता है, they pause, they bite off the grass from the ground, chew it, and they go back. They go back on that path. फिर से ढूंढने लगते हैं. Okay. In the deeper sunniness, in the place where nothing stirs, quietly in quietness, in the quiet of the firs, for a time they come and lie staring on the rolling sky. ऐसे खाना ढूंढते ढूंढते, and with mouthfuls of grass, with mouthful of grass, they go on walking, they go on searching for a quiet place to sit down and to meditate. Meditate यानी कि ये जो हम योगा meditation करते हैं वो नहीं. Meditate यानी कि it's like they're watching the sky, and watch कर करके they are chewing their food, but in a place that is quiet. It's like they want to concentrate or they want to enjoy the chewing of their food in peace. Okay, where nothing stirs. Nothing stirs matlab there would be no one to disturb them as they go on doing their activity of searching for food, of chewing the food. No one is going to disturb them, and they search for a certain place like that, and they sit down and they chew. And while chewing, it's as if they're looking up at the sky. They're thinking something while chewing. Okay, ठीक है. Then, if you approach, they run away. They leap and stare. Away they bound with a sudden angry sound to the quiet, sunny quietude, crouching down where nothing stirs in the silence of the firs, crouching down again to brood in the sunny solitude. That means if you disturb the goats, immediately they will get up, they will run away to a distant place. वो पीछे मुड़ेंगे, आपको देखेंगे. They'll stare at you angrily for disturbing their peace. And then again they will search for another peaceful place to sit down, to chew on their food, and they again go back to that brooding mood. They again go back to their thinking mood, जहाँ पे वो चबाते चबाते कुछ सोचते हैं. ऐसा पोएट का मानना है. ओके, इन द साइलेंस ऑफ द फर्स, मतलब उसी ग्रासलैंड एरिया में जहाँ पे थोड़ा थोड़ा ग्रासेस ग्रो करता है, नॉट इवन ग्रासलैंड में बोल रही हूँ, आई एम सो सॉरी, वो जो हिली एरिया में जहाँ पे थोड़ा थोड़ा ग्रासेस ग्रो करता है, दे जस्ट फाइंड समवेयर पीसफुल टू सिट एंड च्यू देयर फूड इन द सनी सॉलिट्यूड. सनी समझ में आ रहा है, सनशाइन. सॉलिट्यूड मतलब अलोन येट पीसफुल. यहाँ पे सनी लोनलीनेस नहीं लिखा है, यहाँ पे लिखा है सनी सॉलिट्यूड. लोनलीनेस मतलब यू आर अलोन बट यू आर फीलिंग sad, you're feeling gloomy. लेकिन solitude मतलब you are alone but you are content, you are at peace. So over here also the goats, they go back to their place, to their happy place, to their peaceful place under the sunshine, and they carry on with their activity of brooding, of thinking, of contemplation. Okay, now if I were as wise as they, I would stray apart and brood. I would beat a hidden way through the quiet heather spray to a sunny solitude. That means काश मैं उनकी तरह होता, अगर मुझे कभी मौका मिले उनकी तरह बनने को, या अगर I want to adopt some of their practice, वो क्या होगा? मैं भी इसी तरह crowd से I'll go apart. I won't take part in this rat race. I won't be a part of this crowd. I'll simply remove myself from this crowd and I'll think, I'll contemplate on other things. Okay, I would beat a hidden way. मतलब जो चीज शायद मैं कभी सोच भी नहीं सकता, वो चीज मैं सोचने लगूं, उस चीज के ऊपर मैं एक्सपेरिमेंट करने लगूं, उस चीज के ऊपर मैं रिसर्च करने लगूं. थ्रू द क्वाइट हेदर स्प्रे, थ्रू माई पीस ऑफ माइंड. ठीक है, आई विल bring apart myself from the crowd, I'll remove myself from the crowd and I'll find peace. And in that peace of mind, what I'll do, I'll search, I'll read a lot of things, I'll probably use my mind to innovate something new, something that I would not have even thought of earlier, and bring myself, ये जो लिखा है, the quiet heather spray to a sunny solitude. I'll bring myself away from the crowd, from the population, from the gathering, to a sunny place, to a place of quietness, to a place where peace prevails, to a place where no one is there to disturb me. And should you come, I would run away, I would make an angry sound, I would stare and turn and bound to the deeper solid quietude, to the place where nothing stirs in the silence of the force. And again, if someone tries to disturb my mind, if someone tries to disturb my peace, what I will do, मैं उस जगह से उठ के कहीं और चला जाऊंगा. For some moments, I'll look at that person, I'll show that person that I am thoroughly disappointed with you. And again, I'll go back to another new place in search of my peace. समझ में आ रहा है? फिजिकल सेंस में ही सेइंग कि अगर मैं एक कमरे में बैठा हूं, you're coming over to disturb me, I'll show my disappointment and I'll take myself away to my study room to concentrate. Okay, दूसरे सेंस में अगर हम बोलेंगे पोएटिक सेंस में, तो ये कह रहा है कि जब मैं कुछ सोच रहा होता हूँ, when I would be in my sphere of contentment, in my sphere of peace, and someone tries to break through that sphere, तो फिर I'll show my disappointment, I'll show my anger. Immediately I'll shout at that person, and I'll go away from that place. Go away from that place मतलब उस situation of anger, वो situation of जो क्या बोलते हैं, वो जो situation create हुआ था, I'll immediately stop thinking or concentrating on that situation, and immediately I'll try to regain my peace of mind. Okay, I'll try to regain my peace of mind. Again, I'll try to go back to that place, to that part of my mind, to those thoughts where no one would disturb me. In that airy quietness, I would think as long as they here refers to the goats. Through the quiet sunniness, I would stray away to brood by a hidden, beaten way in a sunny solitude. I would think until I found something I can never find, something lying on the ground in the bottom of my mind. Again, he's saying that when I take myself into a peaceful place, when I'll build a peaceful sphere or a bubble of contentment around me, in that particular place, I'm going to think my way. I'm going to, you know, bring about something new. I'm going to create something new. I know that if given a chance, I'll be able to create something new. In that peaceful atmosphere, in that peaceful moment, I know that I'll, ये जो hidden, beaten way, that means there is always certain something inside of us, certain quality, certain creativity. And this poet over here is saying, if given a chance, if I make peace with my mind, if I make peace with my soul, I know for certain that I am going to find something creative within me, something new within me. If given a chance, even I also will be able to innovate something new. Okay. I would think until I found something I can never find. जो चीज मैंने कभी किया ना हो, वो चीज मैं करके दिखाऊंगा. जो चांस के लिए मैं हमेशा ढूंढता रहता हूँ, वो चांस अगर मुझे मिल जाए तो मैं कुछ करके दिखाऊंगा. समथिंग लाइंग ऑन द ग्राउंड, जो मेरे आंखों के सामने हमेशा होता है, जिसको मैं रिकॉग्नाइज भी नहीं कर पाता हूँ, उस चीज को मैं रिकॉग्नाइज करके आई यूज इट टू प्रूव माई मेटल, टू ब्रिंग इट टू सक्सेस इन द बॉटम ऑफ माई माइंड. ओके, मतलब वो जो क्रिएटिविटी, वो जो इमेजिनेटिव पावर, वो जो पोएटिक एबिलिटी, वो जो है मेरे अंदर, कहीं पे अगर छुपा होगा कुछ, वो निखर के बाहर आएगा. If I would be given a chance to think, to brood, to meditate, to ruminate, to contemplate, a chance to be allowed to remain at peace with myself. And for that, I need to remove myself from the crowd. For that, I need to remove myself from the toxicity of the work atmosphere. For that, I need to remove myself from the negativity of the people around me. अगर मैं हर चीज से दूर जाऊं, then I'll be at peace with myself. I will find someone new within me. जो शायद वो चीज करके दिखाऊंगा, वो चीज ढूंढ के दिखाऊंगा, वो इंसान बन के दिखाऊंगा जो शायद मैंने कभी सोचा भी ना हो. ओके, अब समझ में आया गोट पाथ्स का मतलब क्या है. Now, over here, the basic thing is the poet is observing the harmony that the goats share with the nature. और वो पोएट कहीं ना कहीं चाहता है कि वो भी वही हार्मनी महसूस करे अपने जिंदगी में. And in order to do that, he is taking lessons from the mountain goats. Okay, chalo, thank you.